Now, to be honest, well, first off, hey guys, how you doing? I don't know what it is, but I'm on a roll today, and I just want to give it to y'all as straight as possible, as it's coming to me. And don't be thrown off or confused with the other videos, because like sometimes I'll be walking and I don't have the camera on, or I'm not trying to take up too much space in my phone, so it's voiceovers over photos. But it's still the same person. This is me. And also becoming more comfortable with just going in, just going for it. What do I have to lose? I have everything to prove. I have two kids, two boys, and I want them to look at their dad and say, he took all the risks he had to take for us. I did what I had to do, no matter what. And that's what I've been doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. And when I see them and I'm around them and I'm around my family, my wife and all, uh, when I'm around my family, I just feel like there's so much more that we could be doing. There's so much more fun that we could be having. There's always going to be work, but it's like if I don't feel that, then it's something wrong. And I feel like if I'm not feeling that, it is something wrong. When I try to put that to the side and just be grateful of where I'm at and how I'm living and having an apartment and everything that I have, my job, my 9 to 5, I am grateful, but there's no buts after being grateful. I'm grateful. I'll leave it at that. Yeah, and still, you like that one, right? I want more. I believe there's more to this world. And they have given us the tools to access the other things that are accessible in this world, which are phones like this. We literally have an internet, a whole computer in our pocket, and a video camera, a calculator, like everything. We have everything in our pocket, and we are not doing enough with it. We're doing everything but what can be done with it to help us get further in life and to access the things that we see on our phones, that we stroll through all day, that we get caught and caught up in. It's like a magical world of, you're in the days, and they mix it up. You see how they mix it up, and like they throw you off. They put some funny things there. Whatever you're into, whatever's on your feed, they put in some funny things. Then they throw in some sentimental things. Then there's some beautiful scenery, and then there's more beautiful scenery. Then there's people doing what you could be doing, and then there's more people that you could doing what you could be doing, and more people doing what you could be doing, in all different types of ways, shapes, and forms. Whether they're sitting in the camera just showing their face, and the video is beside them. They could be doing something totally different in the video. They're showing you all. It is unbelievable. they show us every which way. Now I don't know if you know, like, what goes through my mind is when I'm strolling through and I see certain videos like that, after I keep coming across them, need I say more examples? Y'all know the type of videos that I'm talking about. They don't have to be doing anything, or the video could play and then they come on after just laughing, just laughing, and I guarantee that me pursuing this and to be consistent and to become a content creator, an influencer, a motivator, motivational speaker, and a public speaker, um, it'll become more accessible to me, because that's how I feel like it gets passed down, that once you do one thing in this field, the other things just become so accessible. And how do these people be in their nice backgrounds and backdrops? How would you say? You know what I mean. It's because they don't have just one income. They have multiple. Whether it's multiple channels, whether it's multiple social social media accounts, or um, they have multiple. They have found the key. They have found the key. And like I said, I don't know about you, but when I'm strolling and I see these unimaginable videos, it's not unimaginable because of what I'm watching. It's unimaginable that I'm just imagining, because I look to the right and I see how many likes and shares and how many people views, and even just the likes amaze me, because people just have time to double tap. I haven't. I'm not even gonna go there. But it is amazing that you're there, and I'm there, and I'm just looking at all of that on the right and just thinking. Then I go to that profile, go back to the left little corner, bottom corner, and tap in that profile, and you scroll down and you see endless content that is the same, some different. And it is mind blowing. And it is actually shameful. If I'm going to be real about this, if I'm going to be a real content creator, I think I want to be real. I think, yeah, I just need to be real. And it is, I feel shameful. I feel shameful. And shameful, why? Because it is amazing. You can't calculate the money or whatever. They have YouTube. I've watched numerous YouTube videos on how to make YouTube channels and get started. I even came across something today when I started my whole process again in another way, in a different way. However, I probably would have had like 100 channels by now. But when I went to go back to something that I had on my other phone that I lost, you lose a phone, you think you lost a lot of things. But nowadays everything stays connected. But out of sight, out of mind. But it brought me back to when I was doing one of my niches that I was about to create that I never followed through. I don't know why. I don't even think I had a job at the time, but I never followed through, and I had about 10 voiceovers. Um, and I'm pretty sure I had videos connected to it in a database that I've downloaded from Canva or other apps. And it was just mind boggling, because I'm like, here I go again. And look at the blueprint from the other one. And look what I'm about to do. I'm making voiceovers for it, And we have literally just been bypassing all the money that can be made from this. They have given us the keys. They have given us the blueprint on achieving more. You know, I talk to many people about it, especially the ones that like I see strolling on Facebook a lot. That's I know that they're home or on their free time. They're just on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, and I always ask a question that doesn't make you wanna do some of these things. Anything, one of them, try. And I'm no one's perfect. I'm not saying but when I ask these people, it's people that I see more likely on a day-to-day basis, and I want to know, it doesn't like why doesn't it trigger anything to want to do this? Even people at work, even people, my coworkers who are 10 years and 8 years younger than me, 12 and 10 years younger than me. They are the content creators. Those ages are the content creators. It's a million of them in that age range. I'm 34, by the way. So 10, 12, 8, and 6 years younger than me would be like 18, 20, 22, and 24, Not to get all into the numbers and stuff, but just give you an idea. And mind you, they're at a job that if they were doing content creation on top of the job that they have, they make more than me. All these young adults that I just named make more than me, right? And they have no problem with being in front of the camera. They have no chill button. They're outgoing. They could dance. They could. Oh my goodness gracious! Like, and I have a son. I have 2 sons, and I just can't wait. And I need to be on it. And that's why I'm on it now, because he's about to start just creating. Where's your channel? He hasn't had one. I'm glad I haven't started it so that it stopped, and I'm gonna make him a channel this week. I'm gonna write it down. Serious about this, bro. Make Ezekiel channel. So that we could get this going. Sorry for that. So that we could get this going. Because I'm not saying that it's too easy. But we gonna push it to see what comes out of this. At least. Once I hit it, that's why I stay away from being on YouTube, because the only time that I'm really on YouTube is when I'm watching how to create my own, and I'm taking down ideas, and I'm going through either stocks, how to trade or something, and it just keeps leading me down the rabbit hole. That I got books and books on with speeches or how to trade and what to do to start a YouTube channel and how to start a drop shipping. I didn't start drop shipping yet. That's a new one that I'm gonna try. Or how to start like sell clothes with Etsy and AliExpress. I have books. I have documentation on things that I've written down, that I've sat in front of a TV for hours And my wife, she even believes in me. My kids know. They know that the life is coming. That I see, that I imagine for my kids. That I said, oh, that I said, that I've seen. Don't ask me how, but I just closed my eyes one day and I seen it. It is coming. I know it is coming. It is near. I've been saying it in a couple of my videos now. I just feel it. I just feel amazing, and I I don't know who can resonate with me when they have that amazing feeling. That they're just onto something, or that they're just ready to just go. Uh, you know what I'm talking about. Like it's not that I feel like I'm onto something. It's when you have this type of feeling, you go with it. Don't let nothing stop you. Keep the momentum going, no matter what. I've had this momentum. I've I've rose. I've risen. I've had a 770 credit score. I've walked into uh a Toyota dealer and took out a car. I financed a car. Uh, Forgive me if my words are all jumbled up. This is real life. You know, I've done these things. Um, and I if I could have just documented everything, my successes and my failures, because it was going up and down. It didn't just go straight up. Um, I even bought a video camera 4K that I said, yo, got in contact with my boy and said, yo, do you mind just holding the camera all the time, being with me every day and just documenting my life? Like, just documenting everything, the highs, the lows. And he was like, yeah. And like, I'm 100, almost 100% he would have did it, you know, if he didn't have anything else to do. You know, and of course if I was gonna blow up, he was gonna blow up with me. And guarantee, in the words of Charles Barkley, I guarantee that we by now would have been not here, not here. I would have still had my financed Toyota RAV4 2020. Like I would have still, my credit score would have still been 770, maybe 800. You know, that was my goal. You know, like uh uh I would have bought a house by now. And like the best part is, I know for a fact that it's all about to happen again, but in a right way. And it's just gonna happen, and this time I'm gonna document it. And I'm proud to say that I've grazed success and fell down horribly, and God gave me still a safety net to fall on. Because with this job and how much I make with my 9 to 5, I'm just ready to invest everything. I want so much things that came to my mind while being at this job. That is the easiest to get, but it would be the craziest thing to do it backwards. It would be the craziest thing to do it backwards and not invest in myself, literally, with the money that I'm making here, which is amazing. Granted, could be better. Like I said, these young adults there that work there, my co-workers, are making more than me, but That's neither here or there. Even if I was dumb, I would still be ready to take it to another level and still milk this job. But oh my goodness, I am in a great position. And for those who know, when y'all get a hold of this video, and if y'all got this far, it's 20. Whew. If y'all got this far, I'm so grateful. But just, I hope y'all feel my energy resonating within you, beside you, however it goes. Just, I'm so serious that, like, I'm in a great position to have had this eye-opening experience, or weekend that it's always been there. But I'm grateful for the people, and I'm gonna go back. I promise I'm gonna go back, and I'm gonna come back on my other videos, and I'm gonna thank certain people, the videos that I came across, and I'm gonna go further back into my YouTube history to thank all the people that I've watched their videos, and not that I didn't believe in them, but I didn't believe that they were real, and that what they were doing and what they were showing were real. And there's a couple of them that showed and proved that I can tell that it's real, it's legit, but it's a lot of them that I'm just like, come on, man. But I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna give a shout out to each and every one of them. Maybe that'll be in each video or something like that. Maybe I'll do a little something like that, like give a shout out to each of my successors, or not my successor, however you want to say. I'll go back and give a shout out to each of the people that inspired me to take this next step and to be serious and to continue with what I'm doing. I hope my lighting isn't affecting anyone. I know it can be annoying. I promise my videos will be better. Like I said, I'm just ready to upload. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to let this train get going. I'm not holding no doors. I'm ready to be here, be real with y'all, and I hope y'all rock with me to the end. I told y'all that it was coming, and this time we gonna see how far this thing takes off. Thanks again for watching. If y'all made it to the end of the video, peace, love, like, and subscribe.